Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by my page. It's Saturday night and Daddy's in the kitchen. Tonight, just me and Jesse here in the house. I'm gonna make some burgers, but instead of using some bread, I'm gonna use some romaine lettuce for the burgers. Jesse would rather have bread, but tonight she's gonna eat the lettuce. Or at least try to make her eat the lettuce. She'll probably end up getting some bread anyway. Okay, but here are the ingredients that I have for tonight. So I have the romaine lettuce, a tomato, jalapeno pepper, an onion, a shallot, and this is some smoked Gouda cheese. The smoked Gouda cheese, if you haven't tried it, has some real nice flavor to it. This is 93% lean ground beef that we're going to use for the burgers. And then I'm going to season the ground beef with garlic, salt, coarse ground black pepper, and then when it's time to eat the burger, you can put whatever additional seasoning that you want onto the burger. I'm going to cut up the onions so you can use them as add-ons to the burger once it's done. The shallots, I'm going to cut those up and finely chop those. Those are going to go into the ground beef. Some of the jalapeno peppers are going to go into the ground beef as well. Those are going to be finely chopped and put into the ground beef. Once I get all that mixed up, then I'm going to cook them out on the grill. And since I don't want to bore you all with me going out to the grill, I'll just cut and then bring it back and show you the finished product. So let me get started. First, let's get the onions sliced up. That should be enough because Jesse's probably not going to eat any onions on her burger. But I really like the onions. Love the flavor that onions give to a burger. The tomatoes, Jesse will eat the tomatoes. Some people like a thickly sliced tomato. I prefer to have a thinly sliced tomato. But when I'm cutting it with a knife, it's a little bit difficult to get it as thinly sliced as I like. But those are good and thin right there. Those will work. Let's get one more slice out of this tomato. You can see this earpiece in my ear. It's because I got some Bruno Mars playing in my ear. I love to listen to music when I'm cooking, but YouTube and Facebook won't allow music for copyright purposes. So I'll listen to the music and you might hear me singing every now and then, but try not to get the copyright infringements. All right, we don't want a lot of jalapeno because we don't want it to overpower the burger. Just wanted to give it a little bit of flavor. So this might be enough once I get it finely chopped. All right, next I'm gonna cut up the shallots. All right, so let's get these ingredients into the ground beef. Again, that's the jalapenos and the shallots. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the seasoning. I'm gonna add some Mediterranean sea salt. I'm gonna add some ground black pepper, coarse ground black pepper, and also some garlic powder. Let's get those in there. Now that I have the mixture the way I want it, I'm going to make out the patties. Once the patties have been formed, I'll go ahead and take them out to the grill. Add a slight dimple into the center of the burger. Helps a little bit with the overall cooking of the burger. Alright, so I cooked the burgers, got them off the grill, and here I have the burgers, tomatoes and onions, the romaine lettuce, and the smoked Gouda. You gotta try that smoked Gouda. Stuff is really good. And now I'm gonna call Jessie from upstairs and have her prepare her burger. And what you can't see off camera, I have some condiments, some mustard, ketchup, some avocado, guacamole sauce. And then also prepared, while we were off camera, I prepared some couscous. So we'll have the burgers and some couscous along with all of the condiments that we got going. So let's go ahead and prepare a couple of these and see how we can get them ready for presentation. Straight up and down. Still got that Bruno Mars going in my ear. Straight up and down is playing now. Get my burger. Dissect this onion. Give me a couple of rings to put on my burger. One slice of tomato. And then that smoked Gouda. And the romaine lettuce, I cut it down to size so that it's just the right size for me to put it on one side and then put the other piece over the top of it and make a burger with it. All right. Now if you notice, on my burger, I put the cheese on top of the cold items, on top of the produce, the tomatoes and onions. Many people prefer to put their cheese onto the hot burger, so that's up to you. You put that on there how you like to do it. But for my taste, or at least for this particular burger, it's going to be Gouda on top of the tomato. And then I'm going to get some of the couscous and plate that, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the plated dish, all right? All right, so got the dish plated, the burger, no bread with some couscous. It's going to taste pretty good. I also have the condiments here, some mustard. I'm going to put some mustard on mine, some avocado or some guacamole sauce. I'm sure Jessie might use some ketchup. Hopefully I'll be able to get into the kitchen a little bit more often, not travel so much, but I do love to travel. But nonetheless, please look down at the bottom down there. See, look down there, like, share my page, and tell somebody about the page, all right? And then, if you're a dad and you're in the mood for cooking, then do so. Send me a recording so I can put it on the page. But nonetheless, if you do none of that other stuff, tune back in, because you never know what's cooking when Daddy's in the kitchen. You deserve it all, and I'm gonna give it to you. Shining so bright, strawberry champagne on ice. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.